Here we are going to develop a program for generating a customer bill with the concept of master detail. For this we will add a form here with name FRM customer bill, and we will add controls on it. These are the different controls that we have added on the form. The first panel defines the controls that you are going to insert only once. That is, while purchasing in the shop, the bill number, date and customer name is entered only once. In second panel, we have added the controls that we are going to insert repeatedly. That is, the customer can purchase more than one item in a single bill. So in first bill, we have added bill number, the date, customer name and customer ID. And in second panel, we have added serial number, item name, price of the item, the number of quantities that you have purchased and the amount, which will calculate by price into quantity. And in third panel, we have added the data grid view, where we are going to inserting the records that we have filled in this second panel. Here bill number will be auto generated, customer name is taken by the database, and according to the customer name, customer ID will be displayed. Item name is also taken from the database, and according to the item name, item code will be displayed. The price is taken from the database according to the item name. Quantity we are going to input, and amount will be calculated using quantity into price. And at the key press event of amount, we are inserting the data into data grid view. For this, we are going to create the database in Axis. Here I have created these tables. First is item master with fields item code, item name, quantity, rate, purchase date and measuring unit. Here item code is a primary key. And we have inserted the data for our testing. Next, I have created the customer table with field customer code and customer name, where customer code is a primary key, and I have added some records in customer table also. Now this is the basic master detail concept with two tables. One is a master table, that is bill master, in which we have added this bill number, bill date, customer code and bill amount. Here we will make the bill number as a primary key, since bill number will not be duplicate. And in detail table, that is in transaction table, we have added serial number, bill number, item name, price, quantity and amount. Here bill number is a foreign key. In bill master it is a primary key, and in bill detail it is a foreign key. So we are going to make the relation between bill number from bill master and bill number from bill detail. Now we will write the code for this. First, we will write the got focus and lost focus events for all the controls. Here we have written the form clear method. Since there are two panels, we have written the form clear method for these two panels, that is for panel 2 and for panel 4. Similarly, we have written the got focus event for panel 2 as well as panel 4, and lost focus event for panel 2 as well as for panel 4. and we have written this on focus and on lost focus methods. And after initialize component, we will call all these methods. After initialize component, we have called this control got focus, lost focus and form clear methods. Now when we run this form, our date control should have the current date. So for this we will write DTP date dot value equal to date time dot now, which will assign the current date to the date time picker. Here we have made the date time picker format to DDMMYY by setting the format to custom and we have given the custom format to DD/MM/YYY. After this we will write a new buttons click event. After that we will define a flag and we will make the connection with our database. Now we will write the new buttons click event. In new buttons click event, first we will call the form clear method, then we will set the flag to A, and here we will set the bill number to auto generate. That is, it will get the last bill number from the bill master table and it will increase it by 1. For this, first we will call the set connection method and we use the query select max bill number from bill master. It will check if it is null or not. If it is null, it will assign the value 1 to the bill number, and else it will get the last bill number using the execute scalar method and it will add 1 to it and assign it to bill number. After that we will close the connection. We will set the total bill amount to 0 and we will set the focus to bill number. At the key down event of bill number, we will set the focus to date. So we will generate the key down event for bill number. Here we will check if e.keycode equal to keys.enter. It will set focus to DTP date. Now at key down event of date, we will add the records from the customer table to our combo box customer name. So we will generate the key down event for date. At the key down event of date, we have written the code for getting the customer name from the customer table. For this we will call the set connection method. Then first we will clear the combo box with combo box name, that is CMB name dot items dot clear, and then we will select customer name from customer. We will assign it to data reader, and from data reader, that is with while loop, while dr.read, we will add the customer name to our combo box, that is CMB name dot items dot add dr customer name. After that we will close the data reader, we will close the connection and we will set the focus to name. Now we are going to display the customer ID. In the customer ID text box, depend on the customer name selected. So in selected index change event of the customer, we will get the data, we will get the customer ID from the customer table. In the selected index change event of the customer name, we call the set connection method to make the connection to the database, and here we will use the query select customer code from customer name, where customer name is equal to the combo box name, and we will assign this customer code to our txt customer id, and we will close the connection. And at the key down event of customer name, we will set the focus to serial number. So here we will check if e dot key code equal to keys dot enter. Here first time we will set the serial number to 1. So at the customer name's key down event, we will set txt srno dot text equal to 1, and we will set focus to srno. At the key down event of srno, we will set the focus to item name. Before that, we will add item list from the table. So at the key down event of serial number, we will check if e dot key code equal to we will write the code for getting the item name from the item master table. Here we have written this code. First we will make the connection, then we will clear the item name combo box. We will read the data from the item master, that is select item name from item master. We will assign it to data reader. While dr.read, we add the items in the combo box with cmb item name dot items dot add with dr item name. We will close the data reader and we will close the connection. And after that, we will set the focus to cmb item name. Now at the item name selected index, we will get the item code and item price from the item table. So for selected index for item name, we will write the code. So at the item name selected index, we will open the connection. Then we will use the select query, that is select star from item master. Here we are getting more than one fields, so I have used star. You can use item code and rate directly. That is, here you can use item code comma rate from item master, where item name is like combo box name. Then we will assign it to data reader, and while dr.read, we will assign the values txt I code equal to dr item code and txt price equal to dr rate. After that, we will write the key down event for item name and we will set the focus to price. At the key down event of price, we will set the focus to quantity. And at the key down event of quantity, we will calculate the amount, that is by multiplying quantity into price, and we will set the focus to amount. At the key down event of price, we will set the focus to quantity, and at the key down event of quantity, we will set the focus to amount, and before that we will calculate the amount. Here we have written the code for calculating the amount, that is amount equal to quantity into rate. Since text box value is string, we have to convert it before calculation, and after calculation we have to convert it again to string. At the key down event of amount, we will add this amount to total amount. So here we have written this code, total amount equal to total amount plus the amount that we have calculated. We will increase the serial number for second record and we'll set the focus to serial number. Now we will define a data table for data grid view. For this we have to define a data table. So data table dt equal to new data table, that is we will create object for the data table as dt and we will declare a dr1 as a data row. Now to define the columns of a data table, in form load event we will declare the rows and columns for our data table. Columns for data grid view controls are serial number, item name, price, quantity and amount. So at form load event of our form we will declare these columns. First we will declare the data columns as SR number, item name, price, quantity and amount. Then we will create new instance for our data table dt and we will declare the columns for our data table, that is item name equal to new data column with heading item name. Then serial number with heading serial number. If the data type is other than string, we have to declare the type of the column. So serial number is integer, so I have declared type dot get type is system dot int32. Quantity is also integer and price and amount we have declared as double. Now after defining the data columns, we will add these columns to our data table with dt dot columns dot add and the column name. So the columns that we have declared are serial number, item name, price, quantity, amount we have added here. Now at the key down event of amount, we will add this data to our data table and we will assign this data table to our data grid view. So at key down event of amount, we will write this code. First we will declare dr1 as a new row for our data table with this syntax dr1 equal to dt dot new row. Value of columns to the data table we will assign it using data row. So dr1 the column name equal to the text box value name. So we will assign this serial number, item name, quantity, price and amount and we will add this dr1 to our data table. And this data table we will set as a data source to our data grid view. After adding this, we will clear all these text boxes and we will set focus to serial number. Now we will execute this. To execute, we will set this form as a startup form. Now we will execute this. We will click on new button, bill number is generated and focus is set to the date. At the key down event of date, we have written the code for adding the customer name. So customer names from the table are added in the combo box. We will select it and the focus is set to the serial number which is initialized at the key down event of customer name with 1. At the key down event of serial number, we have inserted the item list from the table. We will select it. After selecting, the item code and price will be displayed in the text box since we have written this in selected index of item name combo box. Then we will press enter. We will give quantity. Amount will be calculated by multiplying quantity into price, and at the key down event of amount, the data is inserted into the data grid view.